Thanks for tuning in to this week's Tip of the Week. This week we're going to talk about how to pick heavy products in the hardscape industry. This is obviously kind of where this whole tool thing originated, and I'll go back right to the very beginning. We laid a tremendous amount of retaining wall block. It was the Versalock 82-pound standard unit, and me being small frame, it was tearing me up. So what did I do? We created a block clamp to pick these products. That's kind of what I want to go through, kind of that scenario. Where's that pain? Just think about where your pain is and how to alleviate that pain. I'll start out with retaining walls. Retaining walls obviously is a lot of heavy products. We're finding some large block walls that are being built, as well as the small SRW walls. But either way, a lot of them products are over 80 pounds, and it makes it pretty grueling to lift. Not only that, but you're on uneven terrain. So when you have a heavy product in your hand and you're walking on uneven terrain, it's easy to twist an ankle or have an injury. So that's why it's important. In our industry, if you're in it for 10 years, 8 out of 10 of you will have a back injury. And that number to me is staggering. It's something that we need to drive down, and we need to start thinking a little bit wiser when it comes to picking products. And so many times when I'm talking to people, say, I just one block. That's all I was picking was one block. And that's exactly what happened. It happens when you least expect it. So that's why we got to start getting into those rhythms of using the proper tools while picking certain products. And I think it really is crucial that we start to zone in and try to figure out really what is the products that we're picking that you need assistance on. If I talk into specifics, so retaining wall block, a standard unit, when laying my base course, I would use our BL180. It's a single block clamp. You can easily pick it either by hand without getting your hands in harm's way, or it's got the clip on it that you can lock in a chain and sling in with an excavator some of these large products. That can set your base course, also great for setting steps. Then I'd switch to one of our larger clamps, BL450, 850, or the 980 for grabbing multiple units at a time. Sometimes you can grab up to 6 products at a time, bringing it over to the wall, and just a matter of laying products down or switching products around, but alleviates, again, that pallet to pavement pain. When it comes to large walls, large block walls, some of our larger clamps, even up to our BL3000, is a great option for moving some of that product into place. When it comes to vacuum equipment doesn't necessarily always work on retaining walls, just due to the fact some of it's cord, some of it has a lip system, which doesn't work with vacuum. But some of your large format products, some of those big irregular stones and natural looking stones, those you can a lot of times pick with vacuum equipment. It's a matter of getting that vacuum pad on there, suction down, being able to bring it over without having to worry about damaging the face of those blocks with clamps and whatnot. So vacuum is another great option, product pending. I'm going to move into pavers. Pavers obviously is another area where you want to be careful how you're picking products. It's a lot of bending. Keep in mind, every pallet weighs about 3,200 pounds or more, and you're picking products up, you're bent over, you're setting products down. You're bent over, you're setting products down. So trying to think wise and think outside the box, that goes right back to our logo as our lifter. That originally I created just because of so many injuries that we're having and guys really wrenching their backs, bending way over, picking those products up. With the lifters, you can get into them really quickly. You can haul 4 to 5 in each hand. 10 products for me, you know that. You see the scars there. That's from picking all those products all those years. But we created the lifters for ergonomics, to be able to carry them at your side, set out here. If you're carrying 10 pounds in front of you, as you set that down, it's 100 pounds of torque on your lower back. 10 pounds is 100 pounds, so never mind what 100 pounds is. So there's some staggering facts, and you can look those numbers up, but that is real. So you think about the wear and tear on your body. And to me, success is life after work, life after retirement. So many people, I see them walking around, their knuckles are about dragging on the ground from picking heavy products all their life. And it's really my goal, my desire, is to change that in our industry where contractors are working smart and wise. We're seeing a lot of these large format pavers come into our industry. And again, virtually impossible to grab some of these huge large product by yourself or even with another individual and then be able to get them down and doing a drop and click between the products to be able to set those products into place. That's a great example where you're going to use vacuum equipment. Get the vacuum equipment, it's instant on, you can bring the product over, set it in place. Super easy, super quick, and ergonomically, with the 2-man lift, you're carrying it at your side. Otherwise, using the machine. All our equipment has a unit that you can couple a machine to. So being able to pick the products and set it in place with an excavator, which is the ultimate. Pavers, you're seeing more and more products being able to be mechanically laid. Pave Tool's been very interactive in trying to develop products that can be mechanically laid. And that's another area you're going to see our industry really take off into. We have our multi-6 head for grabbing an entire layer, putting it in. Techo Block has a brand new mold. It's a 3-piece, and that can be laid without a single X in it. You lay the product down and you swap a square and a Twinkie. We actually just developed a 2-chamber pad. So you can pick that product up, do the flip, and it looks like it was hand laid. And I challenge people to find where that pattern is, and it really is difficult to find where that square of the layer was. You're going to start seeing a lot of change in our industry, leaning more towards mechanical installations. We get guys calling here with tears. They don't know how they're going to get their work done. They've got a huge workload and very little workforce. So what equipment does, and the tools and the equipment, allows you to work ergonomically correct. You don't need these big strapping guys to be able to pick these heavy products to get them from pallet to pavement. But it definitely broadens your field as to who you can hire. And even with Bahler Brothers, we have a lot of women on our crews now, and I tell you, they're awesome. They're way more detailed than us men, and they make great team members. So it's just another area that we can grow our industry in, and not only just grow it, but grow it wisely. Thanks for tuning into this week's Tip of the Week. Be sure to like and subscribe below. Also, if you like this video, you could click above to watch another video similar to this. Thanks for watching. You can sign up for our Tip of the Week here.
Or you can watch more of our videos here.
You can subscribe to our YouTube channel here.
And make sure you shop our products at pavetool.com.
If you're located in Canada, you can shop at pavetool.ca.
Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to seeing you next Friday.